So, you've got a brilliant business idea. You're fired up. You're ready to launch, ready to help your clients, and really make an impact. But then comes the digital side of things. And all of a sudden, what should be this exciting moment turns into one giant technical headache. We're going to break down exactly how to simplify that entire process.
Okay, let's just be honest for a second. Does this question hit home? You're an expert in what you do, not necessarily a digital marketing guru. And you know what? That's totally okay. But that to-do list for getting online, man, it can feel absolutely endless.
First up, there's the website. Which platform do you even pick? How do you make it look good on a phone? And what's all this SEO stuff about?
Then you need a logo, right? Something that looks professional, not like you whipped it up in 5 minutes on some free app.
Of course, you've got to be on social media. But which ones? And what are the profiles supposed to look like? How do you keep it all consistent? And oh yeah, what about a professional email? That generic Gmail address just doesn't quite scream I'm a serious business, does it? The list just keeps on growing.
We actually have a name for this. We call it the digital maze. It's this tangled web of tech tasks, a million decisions, and all these different platforms that new entrepreneurs get stuck in, pulling them away from the work they actually love doing.
You know, what's really interesting here is how all these things are connected. You hire a web designer, then you find a separate person for the logo, and maybe a social media consultant. Bam! That's 3 different people to manage. Every tool has its own steep learning curve, and one little mistake can end up costing you big time. But it all boils down to one simple thing. Every single hour you spend fighting with technology is an hour you are not spending growing your actual business.
And this wrestling match with tech leads to an even bigger problem. We call it the credibility gap. It's that space between how professional your business actually is and how it appears to be online.
Just take a look at this comparison. On the left, you've got all the classic signs of a DIY setup. That @gmail.com address, social media profiles that don't quite match, a website that's maybe a little slow or hard to figure out. It sends this subtle signal to potential customers that maybe you're not fully established yet. But then look at the right. A branded email? That builds trust instantly. Cohesive, optimized social profiles? That shows you're consistent and professional. A clean, fast website tells people you're serious and that you care about their experience. So the real question is, which side do you want your business to be on?
I mean, this says it all, doesn't it? In today's world, your website, your social profile, that is your first handshake. You've got to make it count.
But here's the good news. There's a way to completely skip the maze and close that credibility gap right from day one. It's about having a launchpad, not a tangled mess of wires you have to figure out yourself.
And this is the core idea right here. The Digital Launchpad isn't just a bunch of services we cobbled together. No, it's a single, streamlined solution. We handle the entire technical and creative heavy lifting for you, so your only job is to keep being amazing at what you do.
So, how does this all actually come together? Well, it all starts with crafting those core assets that make you look like the expert you already are, right from the get-go.
Now, this isn't just a checklist. Think of this as your professional identity kit. Your logo makes you memorable. Your authority website, that thing is your best salesperson working for you 24/7, even when you're sleeping. And that branded domain and email, I'm telling you, that is one of the fastest shortcuts to building trust. We make sure all these pieces fit together perfectly, creating one powerful, consistent brand message everywhere a customer might find you.
But having a strong brand is really just the beginning. The next step is to build systems that actually help you grow without piling more work onto your plate. These are the engines that are going to run for you in the background. And these aren't just little add-ons. This is a whole ecosystem designed for growth. Email automation isn't just about sending emails. It's about building relationships at scale, warming up potential clients without you having to lift a finger. Your Google business listing, that literally puts you on the map for people who are searching for what you offer right now. Online reviews harness the power of social proof to build your reputation. And with analytics, you can finally stop guessing and start making smart, data-driven decisions about what's really working.
So, I know, the idea of getting all of this might still sound like a lot, but the whole point of this is to make the path forward for you incredibly simple. You bring your expertise in your field, we bring ours in the digital world.
You know, if you were to go out and try to source all of these professional services separately, the branding, the website development, setting up the automation, you'd easily be looking at an investment of well over $6,500. And this isn't just about the cost. It's about the immense value of having a complete, professionally built digital foundation, all from a single, expert team that knows how to make it all work together.
And we make it easy with a clear, proven process. It's all designed for clarity and to be super efficient.
We start by really digging in and understanding your goals. Then, our team does all the heavy lifting. You get to review our work and give your feedback. And finally, we launch everything and we train you so you feel confident and totally in control. 4 simple steps. That's it.
And this part is so key. We don't just build it all and then say, good luck. Our goal is to empower you. Through training and ongoing support, we make sure you have the skills and the backup you need to manage your new digital world effectively as your business grows.
So really, this is the ultimate question. Do you want to be a full-time tech troubleshooter, or do you want to be the CEO of your business? If you're ready to hand off the digital maze and get back to doing what you actually love, well, this is your Launchpad.